Okay, this is Lexi, Paranormal Investigator 14. I have here Loretta Barlow Hull, and she once, when she was little, experienced that. You can go.
I was in bed with my aunt. We had two beds in the room. My mother and two brothers slept in one bed. My aunt and I slept in the other. There was a door in the middle. I wet the bed, and so I got up and got in the bed with my mother. My head was at the foot of the bed, and they were all at the top. I was laying there with my eyes wide open, and a woman with a white wedding gown came. She stood beside me. She looked at me. She looked at my mother. She looked back at me. And then she walked away and she disappeared through the door. She had black hair. She had a white wedding gown on. And everyone where we lived knew that she was in that house. And when we were gone, it would sound like she was tearing up the house, and they would have the sheriff and everyone in that little village down there, and they even called for my dad to come back from Greensboro, where my uncle was dying, because they heard all the noise. When he came home and went in the house was completely as it was when we left it. So everyone in our little village of Hainstown knew that the house was haunted. I did see a ghost when I was a little girl.
Tell them about the moving of the houses.
Yeah, she had lived in the house at the top of our street, and she was getting ready to get married. Girlfriend of hers came by and had bought a new car and asked her to go riding in the new car. They had a wreck and Dorothy was killed, and she haunted the house that she lived in. Even the people that worked at Haynes Knitting Company on Stratford Road could go out to smoke, and they would see her going by the windows when the house was empty. They moved that house down to the bottom of the street. My parents bought the house, and that's when we experienced a lot of things from Dorothy. So I did see a ghost, and I did live in a ghost house, and that is a real fact.
What age?
I was about 8 years old.
Wow. Okay, you heard the story. See you later.